Good morning. It is 9:49. I am leaving my school. I just had a meeting with my principal about kicking off the house system. It was a good meeting. I'm feeling like we're both on the same page as to what needs to be done, how it needs to be done. My biggest concern was I wasn't sure if he was going to go with the point tracking system that I really wanted to use, because he had a different one in mind, but we're on the same page there. And just making sure that this is a program that is viewed as a school-wide program that supports other goals and PBAS goals that we have as a school. So that was good. It lasted about 45 minutes, and now I am on my way to Orange Theory. Hopefully I get there in time to get a treadmill card first and put my shoes on, because I don't have my tennis shoes on my feet. But yeah, I'm trying to think if anything happened since I spoke to you last night, and that would be a no. I did better with my teeth whitening. I did put a little bit more gel on them, and I could tell the difference. Like, there's definitely more of a tingle, or there was more of a tingle last night when I used it. So that was good, but not much else happened after I spoke to you. I walked Riley, ate my leftovers that were delicious, and had my last little round of brownies and ice cream, and I may have had the last little bit of pound cake. I can't even tell you the poor food choices I made at the end of the night, but I felt like I had to get rid of all the junk food. Like, I felt like it was the responsible thing for me to do to finish that last little bit of brownie and the last little piece of pound cake, because I didn't want to be wasteful, and we needed to just get it done. So we're back on track. There is no more junk food in my house, but that is precisely the reason why I don't bake things or bring things like that in the house, because I don't have self-control with that. I just baked it that one time because my mom was there and she had bought that brownie mix for something and we never used it. So I'm back on track. The temptation has been removed from my household and we're good to go. So yeah, the other thing that I forgot to tell you yesterday, I'm really proud of myself because I had some anxiety about this. I made a nail appointment for next Tuesday, and as bad as I felt, I called and I said, hi, I want to make an appointment, but I want to make it with the owner. Her name is Carrie. And I said, I really like the other girl, but she said she can't do designs. But I would like to be able to do designs because that's what I'm going there for. So I have a nail appointment next Tuesday with the owner, who is more versed in nail art. And I'm proud of myself for not... I really almost wasn't going to do it because I just feel bad. And that's not normally the kind of person I am. I'm usually the person that's like, look, this is what I want, and this is how I have to do it, so I'm going to do it. But the other person, she's just so sweet. And I think it's just awkward because now when I go and get my nails done, she's probably going to be there and see me with the other person and feel some kind of way about it. So I think that when I get my nails done that day, I will make sure to tell her or convey the message that I really do like her, but I drive, a significant distance to get my nails done there because I like having the option of having designs on my nail. And, I'm paying good money for that. So that will be next week. I haven't decided what I want them to do to my nails, but it's just nice to know that I have the option. So that's what's up. Headed to this class, and then afterwards I'm going to try getting my car washed again and drop off my Yugo Natural return. So I'll check in with you later. I need to get my bearings. It's 12:48. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm still out. Haven't been home yet. I successfully got my car washed today. The car wash machine, whatever was broken, is now fixed. I got that done, and when the guy finished it, he unless he announced that my car was finished and I didn't hear him. I don't know what it was, but he finished and he literally drove my car like across town. He took it way far away from me, so I had to like hunt him down to get my car. And then I just dropped off someone was gonna back up into me. I just dropped off, I mean, really, the Yugo Natural head wrap and another Amazon return. I bought some reusable straws, but they were silicone or silicon, depending on how you want to say it, and I just didn't like them. And I may have even put them on my Amazon store. I'm going to take them down because I'm going to replace them. The issue with those straws is that because they are silicone, you can't really use them to straw. Like, they're good for drinking, but if you wanted to mix a drink or stir a drink, like, look at this person. That just really isn't going to happen for you. Like, sorry, the parking lot that I'm in, side note, is literally a death trap. Like, people are doing, it is like if driver school were to be a class, like this would be the class they put you in where they're trying to simulate any and everything that could happen to you while you're driving. That's what this parking lot is. Anyway, so I returned those straws because I didn't like the fact that I couldn't stir them. I replaced them with metal straws that have a silicone top so that you're not like accidentally chipping your tooth on the straw. And while I was going to Kohl's to make that return, I don't know if I've talked about this before. I feel like I have because I'm so agitated by it. You know when you're driving and you're in a parking lot and there is just like a population of people that for whatever reason are determined to park their car backwards. Like, they have to park that car backwards, meaning that instead of their car facing forward in the parking stall, it needs to face backwards, I guess, so that when they get in the car, they just pull out and they're ready to go. And that's fine if you can do that in a fluid motion. If you are proficient and you can get that car in that parking stall backwards like that and you are in and out, fantastic, do that. But if you can't do it efficiently and you're too nervous and it takes you 15,000 tries to park that car, then you just need to go ahead and park it forward. Because the time that you think you're saving in parking backwards has already been allotted for, and all the shenanigans you had to go through to get it parked backwards. I mean, by the time you parked it backwards, you could have parked it forward, gone in and been out. Or the time that you saved driving out, you lost parking the car. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? So that happened. And maybe that, watching this person do that, and this person doing that in the parking lot prevented me from being able to park because they were taking up quite a bit of space. Maybe that put me on edge as I came on this side of the parking lot, because both sides of this parking lot are a mess. So I got all that done, needless to say. And now I am picking up my Friday Starbucks. I have to do it in the drive-thru because they're not taking mobile orders at this particular time. So I'm going to practice the art of waiting for something that I would like to order. So, and then I'm going to go home. There are some things that I need to do after having this meeting with my principal. They aren't necessarily things that have to be done today, but I need to do it today while everything is fresh in my mind and while I remember the thoughts that I had as we had this meeting. So it's a couple things I need to make for like promotional purposes for families to be aware of the house system and kind of get introduced to it. I need to prepare a couple things for the staff, and there's a couple questions I need to answer, and I kind of want to get all that done today because my sister will be visiting next week and I don't want to have that lingering, and I have the actual leadership interviews next week, and so I need to be able to focus my attention on making sure I'm absolutely positively done and ready to go for those interviews on Wednesday, because on Tuesday I think most of my day will just be spent making sure everything is printed, copied, and organized for the kids to come on Wednesday. So I really just need to have it all together by early next week. So I thought I was gonna go to lunch with my friend and future partner Taylor. She's getting her nails done right now, and I just had to text her to say, like, it's not looking good. I kind of need to get some stuff done. She understood. So I'm gonna get this Starbucks. I think I'm gonna get a cold brew. I just really want one that's not a 7. So I'm gonna get a cold brew because I don't know if you can tell, but it's really ugly today. It's hot, like it's 92 degrees, but the sun is not out. And if I get a refresher, I feel like the sun needs to be vibrant and out, and it's not right now. So I'm gonna get a cold brew, and I'm gonna hope it's at least an 8 this time. So I'm gonna pause and stop talking right now because I feel like I got myself worked up in this parking lot. Take some deep cleansing breaths, and when my Starbucks comes, I will pop back in and give you a taste test of this Starbucks, okay? Okay.
Morning, can I speak to you today?
Hi, can I have a venti vanilla sweet cream cold brew?
I don't have any cold brew today, but I can do the same size coffee if you like.
You can do what?
I have no cold brew whatsoever, but I can do it with iced coffee.
Okay, I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna go ahead and try that. And it's,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and try that.
So the vanilla sweet cream cold brew, right? But I can turn that into iced coffee.
Yeah.
What size is it?
It's a venti.
Venti.
And can I have a little bit of extra sweet cream?
Okay.
And 3 Splenda or stevia, whatever you have.
How many Splenda?
3.
Oh wait, my bad. I don't even have Splenda.
You have stevia though?
I do.
Okay, 3 stevia.
3 stevia?
Yeah, and that's it.
Right. That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, $4.75.
Okay, thank you. Okay. They don't have any cold brew, which is always my nightmare when I can't order ahead. That I'm going to get in the drive-thru, and as I'm ordering is when I'm going to find out that they don't have what I want. So they don't have any cold brew, so he's going to try and he said he's going to make something similar with iced coffee. So this is going to be the real taste test. The only thing that's annoying is that this one is 30 cents more. I don't know if he's charging me for the sweet cream. Yeah, I don't know. We shall see. I just really feel like I need to hurry up and get home and rest my nerves. Hi.
$4.75.
Can I have a straw? Thank you. Poor kid thinks it's morning and it's 1 o'clock. Okay. Normally I don't get this straw, but I really want to give you an immediate taste test because I'm really nervous about this myself. The coloring, it's all in the coloring. The coloring looks okay. It's still iffy. Wait a minute now. What are my thoughts here? It's good. I can definitely taste the sweet cream, and I really think that that's the extra 30 cents because normally they're not charging me for that extra pump of sweet cream. And that's across the board there. I've gone to one Starbucks where they've tried that before, but then they normally don't. I can definitely taste the sweet cream. The only difference is this one, it just doesn't, like the coffee, it just doesn't feel as smooth or something. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not a bad thing. It's just there's something more that I'm tasting with them doing it this way than just getting the cold brew. So you know what? Mission accomplished. I wanted to get a drink that was more than a 7, and this is more than a 7. I'm gonna give it an 8. It's different, but it's an 8. So with that, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna refresh myself and eat some lunch. The doorbell was rung while I was away. I think those are my jeans from Madewell, just like the regular blue jean wash that have some fraying at the bottom. If that's what they are, I will try those on for you and show those to you. And then I'm just gonna be working on stuff all day at my leisure. So a lot of car talking today. But the next time you see me, I will not be in the car. I will in fact be at home, and we'll catch up then. Here is the blue jean try on. Riley is here for moral support once again. I think what it is, I'm gonna keep them, but I'm really just not used to a high waist. I think that's always the area where I'm like, what's happening here? And what's happening is I'm wearing a pair of high-waisted jeans and I haven't had those in a while. This goes all the way up to my belly button, which is not normally what I'm used to with jeans. So it has some fraying at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. They fit well, they feel nice. So now it's just a matter of me just getting used to this and how to style that. But yeah, so these are the, I think it's called the Ainsworth wash in the perfect vintage cut. So here they are. I think I'm good with jeans for now. Time for lunch. It is 5 o'clock. I'm feeling wide awake, amped up. I don't know if there's something else in that coffee, but I feel very alert, like I'll never need to go to sleep, which has been good because I've been very productive since last we spoke and since I've calmed down. I ended up going to the library because apparently I had 4 books on hold and the 4th book is ready for pickup. I had already picked up the other 3 that I think I shared with you guys a few weeks ago. And when I picked up those 3, I remember thinking I thought I got 4 and then convinced myself that I didn't. Well, it turns out I did. It just took them that long to transfer the book from one library to the other. So I drove to the library, which is not far, but still got all the way down there to go pick it up, and then found out curbside pickup isn't done on Friday. So that was a waste of my time. So then I came home and I ate lunch and I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling very optimistic. Not that I wasn't optimistic before, but there are just some things that are now like solidified in place in regards to leadership next year and specifically like kicking off the house system. So I don't remember exactly what I said about my meeting this morning with my principal because that feels like a lifetime ago, but it was very productive. Like I feel like we're on the same page. I feel like we both want the same things out of this program, and the vision for how it's ran and who it's ran by seems to be in alignment. So that was good. And so there were some things I needed to do from that meeting. And one of those things was to check on the points tracking platform. So initially he was looking at PBIS rewards. That one got scrapped. So we were looking at this company called 5 Star Rewards and Live School. And Live School is something that a few people have mentioned, I think, in the comment section of vlogs where I've talked about like the house system before. And so he contacted the district and said, hey, we're looking at these 2 platforms so that the district can kind of vet it and make sure that it's secure and safe. And said to me like, you know, you've done the research, so let me know which one you would prefer between those 2. So at first I was leaning towards Live School because I had talked to a few people through social media that have used it and I've only heard positive things. So I was pretty sure that that was going to be the one that I chose because I knew it worked. But then I wanted to just look at 5 Star one more time because I really knew that I needed to keep price under consideration, and there was a price difference between 5 Star and Live School. Live School was more expensive by like $1,000 or something. So then I was like, well, you know, I understand budgets and we need to be mindful of money. So then I went and called 5 Star because I had some questions that I couldn't find the answers to on their website. Met someone on the phone, really nice guy, very helpful, very friendly and honest, I think, about their product. And the good news is I found out that it's going with them is $1,000 less than what we thought it was. So last year I had a quote from 5-Star Rewards, and so I was telling him this is the quote that I had last year, and he was like, well, that sounds really expensive. And then after talking to him, I realized that package is not what we needed, and so I saved the school $1,000. So the principal was very happy about that. So he has now sent that over to the district and asked them to just kind of vet it, like I said, and also asked them to expedite it so that they knew we need this like up and running like before school starts. So that makes me feel good. The spinners have been ordered. That makes me feel good. And then I also, so yeah. The other thing that I did was I made like a flyer to announce that there's going to be something called Whose House that we're going to be kicking off at our school. And I'm just giving a very brief and scant amount of information because flyers are really just meant to get people's attention and get them curious about something. Though the students will get details like on the first or second day of school. So this is one flyer just to announce it. So the name of the school is at the top. So it says our school's name introduces you to Whose House. Find out which house you'll be repping, and this should say which house you'll be repping on 8/9/21. So I need to fix that. And this was made through Canva. This is just the PDF version of that. And then the other thing is here. This is just announcing No Backpack Day. So it just says, welcome back. August 9th is No Backpack Day. So August 9th is our first day of school. And it says, we are so excited to welcome students back on campus. Let's spend the day together and just get to know each other. Monday, August 9th, backpacks are welcome but not necessary. And we can't wait to meet you. So same thing, that was made on Canva. I think that might be the most challenging part of rolling this out to the staff. And that's what we talked about this morning in the meeting, is that on that first day of school, we don't want syllabuses to be discussed, classroom rules to be discussed, none of that. We just want it to be like the start of classroom community building and positive school culture building. And we think that this year is the perfect time to kind of sell that to teachers, because we've all come off of a very difficult school year where connections and personal relationships and all of that between students and staff may have been, you know, not damaged, but like impeded. So I have planned everything for the first day based off of a presentation that I saw at the CATA conference. And so this morning, the conversation I had with the principal is that I understand that there's going to be some teachers that may be like, no, I have X, Y, and Z that I'm doing on the first day, which is fine. I said, but if I were a teacher and someone said, here's all your first day activities planned out for you, I would be like, fantastic. But if teachers don't want to use what I put together, just make sure that they know that it should all be community building, class building activities, and there should be no talk of a syllabus, rules, homework assignments, all of that, because there's plenty of time for that. So this flyer will just be used to announce that the first day is really just meant for that. So aside from that, I sent some emails, continue to work on making sure I have certain things in place for interviews next week. And that's it. So right now, I'm taking a break. I'm watching the newest season of Younger. I've actually seen all the episodes already, so now I'm just rewatching them, just because I need something in the background that I don't really have to pay attention to. Little Riley brother is right there. Riley? And that is it. So I'm gonna take a break, and more than likely, the next time I check in with you, I will be closing the vlog because I've already been talking for 7 minutes and I feel like I've been talking a lot today. So I'll see you later. What did you get? You're so cute. You're just so cute, Rayleigh. You're so cute. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you, brother.